If you have a business and you have a passion for racing, and you might like to know how to use racing to support your business, these are 3 steps I found that are very helpful for just that. So I'm an 8-year business owner and I've been racing for 3 years. My main business is DealMachine. If you're a landscaper, a real estate investor, a solar installer, a roofing installer, or a mortgage lender, anyone who needs to reach homeowners, DealMachine has 700 filters on people and on properties for you to build the perfect marketing list. As we've been around, we spent money on paid ads. About 10% of our total revenue we actually spend on paid ads. I did the calculation, and for every million views that we get on paid ads, we spend about $26,000. And in 2025, Facebook ads actually went up 21%. One of the things I noticed was as you increase your ad budget, the actual cost for your cost per lead actually goes up. So it kind of makes you feel like you're up against a wall, like you're at a growth ceiling where you can't grow further because the more money you pump in, the less efficient it gets. So in order to get out of this growth ceiling, I took some advice from Gary Vaynerchuk, who suggested that you take a challenge of posting 4 videos per day. So that's exactly what I did. In 2023, I posted 4 videos per day.
Let me get in.
No, sorry, man.
Hey, brother, man, you a millionaire? What the fuck? You
No,
like $4.
this car isn't that expensive.
Huh?
Not $1 million.
No, I'm saying, but no, I'm saying you a millionaire? Really?
You don't have to be a millionaire to have this car, is what I'm saying.
Look, check it out. Look, I got $4. Let me get some. I know you got it, bro. You got it in the trunk. What's the trunk? The trunk over here, right? The trunk ain't even over there. Hey,
no.
Over here is not over there.
You're right. It is over here. It's not over there.
Hey, what is it? They 10s, right?
Those are 18-inch wheels.
They keep on playing.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'll tell you what, man. You got all this success. You got interviews. Look, they follow me every day. You got an interview.
Yeah, I don't do any illegal stuff.
An interview, bro.
You want to interview?
No. I'm saying, can you help me with a couple dollars so I can get one of these?
Man.
I got like 4. I'm trying to get like a little bit more so I can get one of these.
I can't, man. In this day and age, I don't think anybody even carries dollars anymore.
I just need a pack of cigarettes.
Not for cigarettes. Sorry, man.
Food, something?
No.
God bless.
Thank you.
God bless.
Thank you. In order to break through the growth ceiling, I took the advice from Gary Vaynerchuk. Now I was feeling very shy about this, but I took the challenge. And so I actually had some results that were subpar. I went from 3,000 to 10,000 followers, and I didn't have any viral breakthrough videos. But in 2024, I actually had a video that got me 26,000 followers, and I discovered the bear and the bicycle principle. So my friend Brian Lubin told me, David, you did the bear and the bicycle. I said, what's that? He said, a bear by itself is totally not interesting, and a bicycle by itself is not interesting either. But a bear riding a bicycle, now that's interesting. And that's exactly whatever I came into this. That's exactly.
That way you can get some gas in here. So you can't give me a $1 here. Here, I'm gonna need this ring with you. Here you go. How much you need?
Oh, I'm good, man.
You
Thank
sure?
you. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were broke. You didn't have the money.
No, I don't have any cash, but I don't need it. I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right.
The bear and the bicycle principle is exactly what I did. Instead of just posting about business like I did in 2023, I also included my passion of racing. So you can see I've got my race car on the left. I'm making many videos where I'm talking about my passion and business together in the same video. And that's whenever I started to go viral as well. Don't just post about one topic, but include what makes you a human and combine those unique aspects to reach an audience that's unique, that's gonna resonate with just you. The second breakthrough was if you're new to making content, you should never make content completely from scratch. Instead, you should study really inspirational videos that have gone viral in your niche and find one that speaks to you, find one where your story could fit into that same structure in terms of the hook, the middle, and the end. Every morning, I would search real estate investing on Instagram until I found a viral video that had over 1 million views. This one by Thatch Win inspired me to make a video that got me 26,000 followers and over 1 million views myself. Here's the original video from Thatch.
I bought this property right here 20 years ago for $192,000. I could have fixed and flipped the property back then and make 20, 30% margin, maybe $40,000, $50,000 net profit, which isn't that bad. But I decided to actually keep the property. And the tenant's been staying there for 20 years and they've been paying the mortgage all this time. And I was making about $500, $800 a month. But fast forward today, I just sold and closed it here last week for $600,000 as is. I owe about $90,000 on the property, so I actually walked away with $500,000 profit. But what I'm gonna do with the money is where the magic happened. Watch this. I'm gonna take this $500,000 profit and I'm gonna buy 2 properties with it. I'm gonna use $350,000 to buy this property right here and another $150,000 to buy another property. Then I'm gonna get a loan to rehab both of the property and a loan to build out the 2 ADU in the backyard of both of the property. All in, said and done, I'm gonna have 4 property worth $2.9 million. All I put down was $20,000 20 years ago when I bought this property right here. And today it's worth almost $3 million from the original $20,000 investment. This is the magic of real estate. I don't focus on quick money like most of these investors. I focus on forever money. If you want to learn all the in and out, exactly how I did this, I'm hosting a free training to show exactly how I did it.
That video from Thatch inspired me to make this video that got me 26,000 followers and over 1 million views. I bought this house for $160,000 6 months ago, put in $125,000 into the renovations. It's now worth $425,000. So my intent is not to sell it and make 100 grand, because then I'd have to pay 45% of that to the government as taxes. So instead, I'm gonna actually rent it out and refinance it. And because it's worth $425,000, but all I've put in total is $285,000, I'll be able to refinance it at a 75% loan to value. So I'm gonna get all my $285,000 back out. Meanwhile, I have a house with over 100,000 equity that I just created in the last 6 months. Buying undervalued real estate is the fastest way to build wealth so that you can race cars, so that you could travel or do anything that you want. Follow me if you want to know how to do this, and follow me if you want to get in a race car. Here's another video I found that had over 1 million views in the real estate investing niche on Instagram, and it inspired me to make my own video that got me over 14,000 followers.
Let's do a fit check. How much does your shirt cost?
$30 shirt.
Jeans.
$60.
How about the shoes, dude? Jordans.
Shoes are a couple $100 probably.
Okay. You got no Rolly?
Nope. This is about $20 bucks here.
How much do you made last month?
Last month was a few $100,000.
Woo! How much the jacket or sport coat?
Normally $300, got it for $69.
Hey, how about the shirt?
$50.
Okay. You got any watches on?
I watched nothing fancy.
How about the jeans?
Jeans were $120. Those are Lululemon.
How about the shoes?
Jordan 1 UNC Blues. Those were $320.
The total outfit is what?
$500.
How much you guys made last month?
$875,000.
That video from Kong Lee inspired me to make this video that got me 14,000 followers.
Hey man, race car driver fit check. How much does your outfit cost?
This helmet, $2,000. These gloves were $300. A head sock on underneath, $100. Underwear that's fire retardant, $300. This suit was $2,000. These boots were $699, but they are fireproof. And I've even got fireproof socks, $99.
That looks super clean. What's that hose on the other side of the helmet?
Yeah, this hose is for a drink. I've got a button on my steering wheel that says drink, so it pushes water through here and I can drink it during a race.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks. Is there anything else you want to add?
Yeah, so many people think they're destined to just simulation. I post content on building a business so you can fund your racing. So follow me if you want to get in a race car. Those 5 videos got me 70,000 followers and 1 million views per month, which my company was paying $26,000 in paid ads to do. In 2024, they provided $169,000 of value based on the views. And in 2025, that number was $312,000, which is very close to what it cost me to race in a series this past year. So stay tuned for an upcoming video where I will break down the cost of one of my race series. So you might be thinking that's just impressions. What about traffic to my offer? Well, let's take a look at this video where I had over 400 people comment that they wanted the link to my offer. Here's how I made $130,000 working only 9 hours in 7 months. Step 1, go to DealMachine.com and select the tax delinquent list. This means people that are behind on their property taxes. Comment deal for a free link to a free trial. Step 2 is reach out to the owner. I click this button and it instantly sends a postcard to every owner of those houses. Step 3, answer your phone. The owner called my team and asked some questions about, well, why is he interested in selling? The team actually filled a form out and I read it and it looked like this. Step 4, call the seller back and learn more about his situation. Ask them more questions to get all the info you need to come up with your offer.
Step 5 is hang up and analyze. Step 6 is make an offer. I called him back, he wanted 190, I could only pay 160. And even though he paid 180, we did the deal for 160. It was just a big headache, he wanted to get rid of it. Step 7 was fix up the house. I called my contractor, Jerry, and he got started working on making it rent ready. Our budget was $125K. Step 8 is get it rented. Now the property rents for $3,000 a month. It cost me $2,700 a month, so I actually pocket $300 in profit every month. Step 9 is refinance. So now I go back to the bank and get a loan on the new value of the house, which is $428K. They give me 75%, which is $321K. And my cost was $285K. So I'll end up with $36K tax-free in cash, and my net worth has gone up $143K.
So in this video, we saw a keyword using a software called ManyChat that will automatically give them a comment DM if they comment that keyword, and the link goes to my offer. So that's a software you can subscribe to and connect to your Instagram. That's a unique aspect of the Instagram messaging platform that makes it very useful. You don't want every video to be a call to action because it's not a paid ad, it's an organic video that you want people to watch and share. And the more CTAs you have, you may not experience that as much, I've found. But the real game changer is once they follow you, then you can send them a DM that they'll actually see. This would look like, hey, thanks for the follow. Are you interested in the content, or are you ready to build your real estate empire, or whatever it is that your business helps them do? And depending on their response to that, they'll open the conversation for a sale. If you're too busy as a business operator to do social media yourself, you might be interested in hiring a qualified social media producer that's gonna focus on views, not just the quality. And if you want, DM me on Instagram the keyword viral, and I will send you my hiring process for a qualified social media producer that'll help you get views and results. That was just method number 1, posting on organic social media instead of paid ads and combining your passion of racing. Now let's talk about method number 2. So I've got a friend and he posted this. Tom Kroll said, competition, there is no competition. Your competition is scrolling on social media 9 hours a day. The only competition you have is you. So I'm asking you guys, how many of you scroll a little more than you'd like? I mean, I'm guilty of that as well. So let me ask you again, how many of you would like to make your scrolling productive for your business? So when I learned this, it made me feel a whole lot better when I got in that doom scrolling, because I could make a bad thing into a good thing, and that made me feel good. So here's what I mean. There are a lot of Facebook groups that exist that are relevant for your business. For me, one of those groups is wholesaling real estate, or on Reddit, it could be this Reddit thread, wholesaling real estate. There's 10, 20 groups that are just relevant for my business on Facebook. And I used to see people ask questions and I would just scroll by. Now, I don't allow myself to scroll by unless I've answered, but people didn't like my answers. This guy on Reddit says, you own DealMachine, so you're biased. So then I flipped the script. Every comment from that point forward, I would say, hey, I'm biased, I'm the owner of DealMachine. But there's 3 reasons why you should actually use it: quality, price, speed. There's a lot of these different ways I've said, hey, I'm biased, I'm the co-founder of DealMachine. This person says, who are you guys using for skip tracing? If you don't know what that means, in our industry, it means you're getting the phone number of the person who owns the house. And so I chime in, DealMachine, I'm biased though. And you can see people are loving it. They're giving thumbs ups. And this person even gave a little callback to my own repetition of commenting. He said, hey, I'm not the founder of DealMachine, so I'm totally not biased. And then he tagged me and had a laughing face, but he still recommended my product, right? So you can see it's building a community where there is a void. A lot of CEOs think they are too busy and too big to be commenting directly on people's posts. But the magic is all these Facebook groups, they don't allow promotions, but I'm not promoting. I'm now commenting the answers to people's questions. And I'm also letting them know I own DealMachine in a non-promotional way, because it is a disclaimer to the information I'm giving and people are loving it. So I highly suggest doing this. I know none of you are doing this because I'm in these groups and I don't see it all the time. Let's talk about how scalable this is. So here's an incoming DM. It's from it's from Adnan. Yeah, I love the mic. He's excited because he sees the car. I love it. It's like one of the best things about this car is people love it, and it's not selfish at all. It's like people loving it, you get to interact with them. When I used to get it, people say, rev the engine, and I was like, no, I don't want to be that person. But now I just rev it because it makes them so happy, and it's fun, right? So anyway, Adnan says he wants to ask about DealMachine. Roy sends me an incoming DM, says, we're in the process of finding a data company. We're getting it from a competitor, but I saw your post. Can I ask you about DealMachine? These are on Reddit as well as Facebook groups. Hey, I noticed your comment about common filters for wholesalers. Hey, just started using DealMachine. Hey, I'm interested in using DealMachine. So I just want to build this proof for you guys to understand these are inbound DMs of people who are ready to buy my product. And that's coming from the comments I'm doing in the relevant groups. This honestly has nothing to do with racing, but it has everything to do with social media and the way you've combined that with racing. Now you can deploy comments. And when you have a presence plus comments, that is a perfect marrying, because now when people see your post, it means so much more because they've interacted with you elsewhere on the internet. So the comment reply game changer, again, is to say, hey, I'm not biased, I'm not being promotional, I'm not biased because I'm the owner of XYZ company, and this is the reason why you should use it, or this is my answer. That concludes method number 2, which is reaching your audience where they hang out in relevant groups and forums, the watering hole where your customers hang out outside of your company. And method number 3, if social media sounds like too much work, there are people that have social media followings that are relevant to your business, and you can build a relation with them and get them to promote your product in this way. You should host your customers on a call every single week, and you should invite the experts that are relevant in your space to come teach a lesson, show their expertise to your audience. Now, the key here is do not require them to promote your product. Simply invite them the opportunity to share their expertise for your group. They will be able to possibly even make sales without being too salesy themselves. I've seen this happen many times. We host the DealMachine Masterclass. It is free for our customers. More than 50% of the time after the person hosts a session with your group, maybe even gets a sale, they will ask you, hey, how can I support you? How can I use your tool with my students? How can I refer people to DealMachine? And we happen to have an affiliate program where we share 25 to 40% of the monthly recurring revenue. And that's gonna be a game changer for you because these people have an audience already where they can send people your way. And so these are some of the topics in experts in my space, the real estate investing space, and what they've presented to my group. We usually get a couple hundred people on live, which is a treat. How to Unleash Your Most Powerful Asset, Your Mindset by John Barbera. How to Leverage Other People's Money to Create Financial Freedom, a winning topic from Sam Prim. He's got millions on social media. How to Take Your Lead Gen to the Next Level by Adding Inbound Marketing from Brent Daniels. How to Find Hidden Deals and Fund Any Deal Using Other People's Money in 2025 with Dedrick and Crystal Polite from 50/50 Flip, the TV show. And also How to Take Cold Calling to the Next Level with David Dodge. This is an example of how I've been able to build a community of not only my customers, but the most influential people in my space, which is at your disposal as well. You can do this on your own if social media sounds too hard, but combine all 3 of these methods for the best results. These are the methods that I've used in my business, which has generated over $84 million in revenue. I'm sharing it in hopes that it can help you. And if you want more lessons from my journey as an entrepreneur, what I've learned in my 16-year career, I can teach you in 21 minutes. I'm very passionate about this because I know it will help